Hi guys, welcome back to VK Vlogs and the second episode of Road to IPL 2020. In this episode, we will go through the highlights of the year 2009. In 2009, I was 17, almost at the verge of completing my school life, which is the 12th standard. Board exams were approaching, and also the rage of doing something different was at its peak. And in that rage, this happened. I know you enjoyed that. Those were actually the English Week celebrations in our school, and my band took a part in the Western music competition. And apparently, for this performance, we won. We were introduced to movies like Love Aajkal, Dev D, Delhi 6, Wake Up Sid, Pa, and the life changer 3 Idiots. Before we start with the journey and highlights from the 2009 IPL, let's hear the breaking news from the year 2009, and also let me tell you, I have a very interesting story about Virat Kohli in this video from the IPL 2009. So don't go away anywhere. Barack Obama was inaugurated as the 44th President of the United States. He also won a Nobel Peace Prize that year. A.R. Rahman won the Oscar for Slumdog Millionaire. Manmohan Singh was re-elected as the Prime Minister of India. The outbreak of H1N1 influenza strain, commonly referred to as swine flu, was deemed a global pandemic. On 25th June in 2009, we lost the legendary pop star and dancer Michael Jackson. Greenland gained self-rule. Delhi High Court decriminalized homosexuality. And Pakistan won the ICC T20 World Cup in 2009. Speaking of sports, the then IPL Commissioner Mr. Lalit Modi and BCCI made a big call of hosting the Indian Premier League in another country because the competition was clashed by the elections in India in 2009. Less than a month before the tournament started, it was decided that the IPL would take place in South Africa. The defending champions Rajasthan Royals didn't get off to a best of starts, losing to Royal Challengers Bangalore in Cape Town on the opening day of the competition. Shane Warne's team failed to sizzle like they did in 2008 and eventually finished at the 6th position with 13 points only. Though Virat Kohli in an interview expressed how Shane Warne made him look like a fool in 2009's IPL. I myself didn't believe this until I saw this clip. It was the deadly combination of legend then versus legend now. Virender Sehwag's Delhi Daredevil were by far the best team during the league phase of the tournament. They won 10 matches out of their 14 matches. The 2008 finalists Chennai Super Kings put up another excellent performance by finishing second on the points table with 17 points. Chennai Super Kings Matthew Hayden won the orange cap as he finished with the most runs, 572 in the tournament, and Deccan Chargers RP Singh finished with the purple cap as he picked up most number of wickets, which is 23. And now let me quickly take you through the best moments of IPL of 2009 according to me. Chasing 153 in the semi-final of the IPL 2009, Adam Gilchrist single-handedly changed a potentially tricky target into a walk in park by blasting 85 of just 35 balls. He also became the player to hit the highest number of sixes in the tournament with 29 sixes in 16 innings and a strike rate of over 150. This IPL saw 2 centuries. AB de Villiers helped Delhi Daredevils beat Chennai Super Kings with an unbeaten 105 of 54 balls with a strike rate of 195. He hit the CSK bowlers all round the park. The second one, interestingly, was scored by a 19-year-old Manish Pandey. He also became the first Indian to score a century in the IPL tournament. He scored 114 not out of just 73 balls with 10 fours and 4 sixes. We also witnessed 3 hat-tricks in the tournament. 2 of them surprisingly came from our UB Paji, Yuvraj Singh. And interestingly and also shockingly and surprisingly, 1 hat-trick was taken by the hitman Rohit Sharma. He dismissed Abhishek Nair, Harbhajan Singh and JP Dumini of 3 consecutive deliveries. And while speaking of Rohit Sharma, In the 48th match of the tournament against KKR, he scored 21 runs of the last over to secure Deccan Chargers a nail-biting win by hitting a 6 of the last ball of the match. Anil Kumble's 5 for 5 against Rajasthan Royals was also a great highlight of the tournament. He bowled 19 balls with 1 maiden, took wickets at an economy of 1.57. Only Jumbo could have done this. Though, interestingly, the man of the match turned out to be Rahul Dravid, who scored 66 of 48 balls. Surprisingly, the teams that finished at the bottom of the table in IPL 2008, Royal Challengers Bangalore 7th and Deccan Chargers 8th, picked up the pace in 2009 tournament. Both teams, who appointed new captains, Anil Kumble for RCB and Adam Gilchrist for Deccan Chargers, notched wins against Chennai Super Kings and Mumbai Indians. And coming to the finale of the IPL in 2009, Anil Kumble got RCB the best start when he dismissed Adam Gilchrist in the very first over of the final. Herschel Gibbs' half century helped Deccan Chargers reach a total of 143 for 6. Kumble picked up excellent figures of 4 for 16 in the innings. The Royal Challengers Bangalore failed to plan their chase properly and kept losing wickets at regular intervals. RCB were still in the match when they needed 15 runs from the last over. But Robin Uthappa sealed RCB's fate when he played 2 dot balls of the last over bowled by RP Singh, and Deccan Chargers eventually won the final by 6 runs. This IPL was actually a fun ride. Let me know your best memories of 2009 and the second edition of IPL. Who were your best teams? Which were your best players, bowlers? Which keepers did you support? How much were you a Dhoni fan? How much were you a Dravid fan? So tell me everything in the comments below and I'll reply to as many as I can. I'll be seeing you guys in my next video, which would be all about the IPL in 2010, which was the third edition of IPL. Till then, you guys know the drill. Please subscribe to my channel, keep on watching my videos, and I'm leaving the link somewhere here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers. That's how we get it done. That's how we get it done. That's how we get it done.